Welcome back, everyone. Today I have another video. I have Edward Newgate. As we just got another ban list. Well, I guess they undid the ban list, and I wanted to make a video about Whitebeard because this deck does get a lot better. Mainly because of two cards, Radical Beam and Marco. These cards are the defense of the deck, and this is what the deck mainly lost when he lost the in the ban list, and now you just got it back. And also you got Newgate. Newgate is okay. It's an okay card, but these two are. I mean, of course it's really good, but it's not like what made the deck so powerful. What made the deck so powerful were these two cards, which makes the defense so much better. It makes the deck hyper difficult to kill because you're a 6k leader. So definitely a leader that is going to be a tier 1 deck that is going to compete very well. I think the only card that I didn't want to see back is Radical Beam. All the other ones I'm okay with. I don't really care about this one. I think it should still be a 1, but regardless, I'm not gonna complain about the ban list. This is what we got. We just have to adapt and overcome. Besides, this is not the deck that is gonna be the most dominant, I think. Yeah, it's gonna have a good matchup versus a lot of decks, but there's going to be all the purple decks that are able to play the new law, the one that discards 2 cards out of the hand, are gonna have a good matchup against this leader, because that card taking cards randomly out of your hand. Sometimes they can take 2 like counter cards. They can take your next play. Like this, there's a lot of variables with that card, and it makes the matchups really difficult to navigate with Whitebeard. And just taking 2 cards in general for this leader is very good. And if they get to see 2 of those, it's just they're gonna have a great hand size. And I mean, you're not gonna have any hand size, and it's gonna be difficult for you in the end. However, deck's still really good. It's still think the deck is gonna perform very well in this format. And yeah, let's go see some gameplay.
Looking for a One Piece holiday gift? Our friends at One Piece Fans have you covered. From calendars to all types of merch in their website, you can indulge in all your One Piece needs. Use promo code LOS at checkout for a 10% discount.
All right, so I've heard this matchup is not the best. We have a 5-drop Luffy, which is good, but can we do a 1-drop Nami? We can. And we get the same opening. Okay, perfect. That was better. I mean, I have a lot of 4-drops and 5s that I can play, so mulligan aggressively for Nami is not like the most terrible thing that you can do. And getting 2 cards out of my opponent's hand or getting 2 damage here, amazing. So yeah, this is when that's just the best openings on this leader. The Nami opening plus a Luffy. It really is when they start taking a lot of damage. And they definitely do not want that to happen. Sure, that's fine. Do not mind this guy, because I will be taking the damage as I will be the aggressor. The nice thing about this leader is that he doesn't get KO'd by any of his, whatever his name is, guy. Oh, he's gonna try to deal me damage? Yes, take it. Thank you very much. Take it. And the reason you take that one is because he is gonna attack my Luffy instead of my my life next turn. Or even if he attacks my life, then it's much easier for me. But because he's going to attack the Luffy, I'm going to need the cards to be able to play them. And this just makes my life easier. Just taking the life just makes my defense so much easier. I'm going to go to 0 and the next turn anyway. That's not even like a big problem. And here I'm just able to defend this Luffy by battle. And I don't think they have any way to remove this guy. So he's going to attack for a big number, my Luffy, and I'm going to defend it. Let's do a 2 and a 1. And now we put the fear on my opponent here. Okay. Let's do a 2 and a 1 again. I don't need to discard my hand. Okay, so I'll attack 7 at this guy. See if he wants to take it. I bet he's gonna block out of this one because I can just attack for like a rush. Oh, he didn't. Alright, well, I think that's incorrect, but I guess he saw through my plan. Fair enough. Let him go. Now we have Radical Beams, 3 of them to be precise. Why is this current ban? Unlimited. I guess he can play the A drop now. And that will suck because I combo one of the markers. Maybe I shouldn't have. That was kind of a little bit like too premature for me. Maybe I shouldn't even attack these things anymore. Should just go after the leader. Although next turn I can just do some nice things too. We'll see what happens. Now if we draw a 9-drop, it will be great because I have the protection of the Marco. So yeah, I mean I like that to happen. My opponent could do an 8-drop Karakuri, put this back into my life, and then try to go for game next turn with the 8-drop. That is one of his best options. Another thing to note, I have a Luffy on board, so the NL, the 7-drop, loses a lot of value right now. Because I can just trample, like if I draw an ace, I can just trample him over, and that's just going to be good for me. He doesn't get to attack this turn, however. So we're just going to hit hard, I guess. Let's do 9 and 9. No, let's do 8. I should have not attacked with the Luffy. I'm sorry. I forgot that he could play blockers out of life. And if he does, then I just play another Frankie and that's it. Actually, I might just play another Frankie. No, wait. If he doesn't play a blocker, he loses, so... Okay. What was that? Oh, Thunderbolt. Sure, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. Do I need all 3 Radical Beams? I could just also go with Nami. I don't think I need all 3 Radical Beams. Let's stack for 7, see if he has 2 on the 4. Because if he plays a Yamato, then it could be a problem. Okay, fair enough. Now I'm okay. Automan, the blocker. It's fine. He's going to try to go for game here. Or play the Yamato. Yamato seems likelier. Yeah, okay. The blocker does hurt me here. But I have a blocker next turn as well, so it's not bad. Definitely just combo this one, leave the Radical Beams. I could also just attempt to go for game because I have Nami and Makino. I'll think about it. Yeah, maybe using one of the Radical Beams is fine. I have 2 more, so it's okay. Ooh. That last turn would have been better. Now I'm thinking on... okay, so he has El Tor too. So that complicates things a little bit. So maybe it is safer to attack the this guy. Because it dies to anything. And then it also takes cards out of his hand, or he has to defend it. And then we have Radical plus this, plus my hand. Should be enough to survive next turn, even through a 9k. Like it goes to 19, but I do have 19, so that's fine. That way I have a better chance of killing him next turn. Because I don't know what he's going to have out of life. And I do want to be a little bit protected here. And he might just defend the Karakuri, by the way. Which that does, I think, it affects my math a little bit. No, I don't think so. It's fine. Perfect. So an attack for 7. Takes the life. Okay. And then I'll attack for 7 again. See what he got. These things are annoying for sure. But you see, if I would have gone for game there, I would have lost. Now, another Yamato would definitely be annoying. That I would not like to see. Because it kills my Nami now. And Nami, I think, is going to be essential to me winning this game. Because I'm going to need another attacker, I presume. Okay, so he's being careful. A 2 and a 1. I guess 2 2s, that's fine. He has another Yamato, that's problematic, because he has a blocker. Oh, he's just gonna go for game. Oh, busted. Yeah, thank you for participating. I'm gonna keep the Makino. That's why Radical Beam shouldn't be back. 2 Radical Beams plus 2 2Ks, that's it. That's all he takes. Definitely not something that is healthy for the game. Let's attack with this one first. 7. We also have the Luffy here, just in case we need that. This way he doesn't die to Thunderbolt, which could be a card here. Well, you have more free blockers. I mean, if he does have more free blockers, I think the Luffy kind of wins. Maybe. Okay. Attack for 7. Okay. He doesn't have any done up, so I'm inclining to just do this. But let's do 7 here, see what he does. If he doesn't block, then I just do all in on this one. If he blocks from hand, then yeah, that's much better. If he does block, then I go with the Nami. I had the option for both. Like if he blocked, then I just go with the Nami Makino, and if he doesn't block, then I go with the Luffy. Both were fine with me. Okay, and we're gonna play against Luffy. This matchup should be okay. I don't think it's gonna be a bad matchup for us. I mean, it's like a 50-50 because they also play Whitebeard, and then if they get to Whitebeard before us and we don't apply enough pressure, it could be bad. The nice thing about us is that he starts at 3 life, so we do get to apply a lot of pressure early on, while they have to defend a lot, and they're gonna be like low on hand size by the time they start playing Whitebeard. Ideally, of course. Yeah, and that's gonna be how's gonna happen here. I'm gonna attack for 8. I'm gonna play another Nami. Just keep trying to search for cards that I'm gonna need. Like for example, the more Connor here, and I'm gonna take the back kick manners here because I already have 2 Luffys. My hand is starting to look a little bit cloggy, and if I get more like cards that are gonna clog my hand, I rather have some avenue to discard them because this matchup, it requires me to be very like don't conscious. I need to apply a lot of pressure. I need to tap out a lot, so I need to be able to apply enough pressure here. So yeah, I mean that's why I took the back kick manners, and it pay off here because we got another ace and we don't have any use for that second ace. So yeah, it came out really clutch for us here. Now, he does play the 3-drop, so he's going to be able to ramp and play the 10-drop on curve, or whatever, the 9-drop on 1 turn ahead of time, which is not amazing. It's not great for us, but at least this is a card that we don't have to worry too much about. Like, if he keeps attacking with the Sanjuro, he won't be able to play like a 9-drop, so we're definitely not going to attack that one because it's like giving him like a blocker, and I definitely don't want to do that. Like, if he wants to attack with Sanjuro, I'm okay with that. He's not playing Whitebeards or like 10-drops or whatever the case might be. I'd rather him just like cannibalize it with the Luffy with the 10-drop to take an extra turn. See, bottom decks that one. I'm okay with that. Now, here he probably is gonna attack 9 at my Luffy or leader to force me to take a life, and I think I will defend that because I mean, if he attacks the Luffy more than anything, I want to be able to apply pressure, because again, I'm thinking next turn is gonna be the Whitebeard turn, and I want to have like established pressure that I can attack. Like, if he plays a 9-drop, I want to be able to attack hard next turn, and keep applying pressure, right? And that's why I'm opting to just defend the Luffy here, apply a little bit of pressure. If he attacks with the if he plays a 9-drop, I will be able to defend with the Radical Beam, and then I have 2 Luffys to just defend next turn, right? Or to just attack with big numbers and get through blockers, and that's what I want to do. So I want to put him to 0 or 1 ideally, and then I want to keep the Radical Beam here, and that's what you need to do in this matchup. You need to be kind of aggressive, because you cannot start playing into their 9-drops. However, now that I do my own 9-drop, I do have a plan here. I can just play my own 9-drop to answer to his 9-drop, and that's great. However, he plays the Law, and this card is just amazing against Whitebeard, because it's always gonna proc. You're always gonna get 2 cards out of the leader, and it's still a blocker that I have to get through. So it's a really good, amazing card in this matchup, and yeah, it shows here. So now I have to be a little bit more careful, because if he next turn, if he's planning for like a 10-drop Luffy plus get an extra turn and then attack me for 15, then I might not have enough to combo that, because I'm gonna be forced to take a life. So I have to be thinking on playing that blocker next turn and see what happens. Here I assume he attacks a Luffy for like a bunch, and that's okay. We let one of them die. And again, I'm not gonna attack the Sanjuro, because that's just like wasting an attack. If he wants to attack with the Zoro, I am okay with that. I don't have a problem with that. If he just wants to take that one, be my guess. I think here he should definitely block, and we're gonna move a little bit here because I had to take a break here. He blocked, and then should be back soon. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. And then here I attack with the Luffy for 8, and he hasn't been blocking this attack, so he should not have enough counter power here to stop this one. And I'm gonna play the Marco and keep Radical Beam up, and that should be my turn. At least I'm not gonna get hit by another Law, because I only have 4 cards in hand, 5 I guess with the one that I take. But it worries me to have take an extra turn, go unblockable, attack with that one for 15. That kind of worries me a little bit, but Whitebeard is more manageable, because I can just attack for 15 and then go from there. I can block with the blocker with the ace here, and still keep up my done. And he just goes for this, So I'm just gonna attack with the Luffy for like the best number that I can. And because he tapped out, I assume he doesn't have Radical Beams or anything like that. So he's kind of in a tough spot. And I'm gonna attack for 14, 15. And if he does have enough here, I have my Marco and Radical Beam. I have enough counter power here to stop the next turn if that's the case. So now we just have to survive one more turn. I don't think he's gonna attack my Luffy. He could play a blocker, attack the Luffy, but I might not defend the Luffy, because maybe I can get through a blocker, because I have enough attackers here. He just a 6k leader at that point. So I'll think about it depending on what he does here on this turn. But if he's going to attack for a big number here, I just use a blocker. And then, yeah, I mean, just block, and I'm just going to revive it because, I mean, even if he combos the rest of the energy here, I can just out-combo this easily. But I don't think there was a number that he could have gotten, even if he split the difference between one and the other. There was no number between those two that he could have hit that I couldn't out-combo. And I just need to go for game here. So yeah, we were able to win this one. The worst case scenario would have been that he plays a Whitebeard on curve, I think, and then another Whitebeard. And then that's a little bit more difficult to beat. But we were kind of trying to set up to beat that draw with like the way that we were trying to combo out, and we tried to preserve our hand at that point, right? Okay, we're going to be playing against this guy. Definitely going to get my Luffy on, because we're going to be aggressive. Very, very aggressive. Especially with Ace and all these cards that will allow me to be aggressive. So we're going to be in a good spot here. And we're going to attack Nami and then Newgate. And I think we should be in a good spot here. This hand is very aggressive, so that's what I like to see. We can also just play Nami, try to get another Luffy. We'll see what happens. I mean, we have a couple of draws in between. Oh, but second Ace does like guarantee me the play that I want to do. Attack for 5 in case of an impact wave, and then attack for 6. Most likely he's going to attack the Nami. Or not. I mean, he might just have removal for the Nami in a future turn, which is okay too. I don't mind that. And then I have... Oh, let's go. Sorry. And then 4-drop. This is where the blockers comes down, which we are okay with. Because we have Ace, and Ace do like get around the blockers a little bit. But not all blockers, of course. Like the Rebecca blocker does get to stick on the board and stuff. But I mean, he's only 4 down, so, and he's already at 2 life, so it starts becoming a little bit difficult for my opponent here. He took this 2 life too easily. I think he shouldn't have. Now this card is good, but not good enough, and I understand why. Humblaze is better though. I wouldn't maybe get rid of Humblaze. This is not correct. I don't think so. This Nami is not worth a Humblaze. I'll take this for sure. That's fine. Next turn we get to play. Well, I guess it's not completely fine. It's okay. It's not the best play to take a damage early. But if he has a couple of Humblazes and he forces me to take a bunch of damage, then I can see being not that amazing. So that's fine. He knows about this one. He's this one is coming, and he has to combo out of those two. But it's fine because now he has enough done to remove the Luffy and also deal some damage. So I think he's gonna be okay here. We'll see. I mean, if we get to 1 life with Whitebeard, then I'm gonna just do that. Just gonna play a Whitebeard. And then I'll play an Ace, and then we'll see what happens from there. But it's not going to be that easy. My opponent's not going to just let me play Whitebeard and Whitebeard. But will he let me play Ace? That's the question. I mean, I assume he's going to remove everything here. That's why I didn't like him removing the Humblaze. Oh, but he can do it right now. And he's going to do Humblaze. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I can still play Whitebeard and he still has to remove it. It's not the easiest thing to do. Alright, well, I'll just take this one. Play out an Ace. And tell him we're gonna go for game. Sure, I mean, I'm fine with that. And I'm just attacking the leader because, I mean, who cares about this card? He can attack for 5, I guess, but not that it really matters here. And if he wants to attack 5 and then try to go for game, I have enough counter. And then attack at 7. I'm gonna keep forcing cards out of my opponent's hand. Using this as blockers is just gonna lose me the game if I attack these things. So keep showing me 2k counters or attempt to go for game. Or else I'll keep doing this. Now that he's out of home places, or maybe he's not, but I mean that's 3 on the graveyard. So I would assume he's out of home places. Now next turn I could just play Ace and just keep up the Radical Beams. Also, that's another play. Very, very respectable play. Instead of playing the 9-drop, and then the following turn I just play the 9-drop. That's just a lot of pressure for my opponent. That's why this matchup is not going to be easy for Sakatsuki. Like, the rush does really change this matchup a lot. And, yeah, I mean, he wants to develop a board, but he cannot really. Or he wants to deal me damage, but he cannot really. So what is he really gonna go into like 17 cards in hand? 2, 4, 6, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cards in hand. That this deck is notorious for playing a bunch of 2k counters. Also a lot of breaks, but I mean, would I really leave myself unprotected to go tap out unprotected? You could take advantage of that, but the problem is that if he doesn't kill me, then he could be in a bad spot. Not necessarily. Maybe you should go for the whole damage, defend 1 turn, and then try to remove any blocker or extra things that I can have. But I do have 2 Radical Beams, and that's the biggest issue here. Because 2 Radical Beams can pretty much outcombo any 15k attack next turn anyway. So that could be an issue, like in general. And he does want to remove the... Yeah, you see, I knew it. He's not... it's difficult to make that decision and say, hey, if I don't do this, then it's going to be a problem. Right? Because I don't get to KO him, and then I didn't get to develop anything and didn't remove everything, which is what Sakatsuki wants to do in the first place. And then hero 7. Yeah, let's combo at 2k. But now we attack for 7/7, and it should be still okay for us. We still have a lot of combo power, so 7/7, and we just need 1 Radical Beam to survive next turn, because we still have a lot of combo power, and we just have to pressure our opponent's 7s a lot, because they don't have that many 2k counters to be precise, because they have to play a lot of cards that are not 2ks. Yeah, you see, he's gonna combo 3 cards here. It just really hurts. Then attack for Ace, another 7k. They has to take this one. And then from here, he goes, okay, do I need to play blockers? Do I need to attempt to go for game here? Do I really want to go for game in a 12 card hand still? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, I'm sorry. It's still not, that hasn't changed anything really. Now I have 1 energy up, which definitely is a Radical Beam. Best shot that he got is attack for 6 and then 14. Although it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna show him that I had a lot of combo power, so it doesn't really matter. I just wanted him to know that I did have the combo power. I would definitely want to go first. His hand is okay. It's not busted. No, it's okay actually. It's keepable. Because we can play... Oh, never mind. Now he's busted. We're attacking for a bunch here. I assume he's going to take it. No reason not to. And then we go Luffy, Ace on the other dude. The Whitebeard. No one here, eh? They do get to play their Whitebeard one turn before us. But we also have double Whitebeards, so that's nothing to not like be like actually like nice about. And I don't have too many 2k counters, so I actually do want to combo a lot. Like out of 6k attacks. Ouch. That hurts. That card is the one that beats us. Probably like... Ouch. I don't have 2k counters. I guess. You got me. I'll attack the leader though. And attack the leader. Because if he wants to attack with this instead of playing like a Whitebeard, I am okay with that. Now, let's see what he wants to do. I still want to play the Whitebeard. Sure. I guess I'm okay with that. Combo 1. I guess I can combo 1 here too. No reason not to. He should block, I think. Unless he doesn't want to play the 10 drop. Okay, I'm okay with that too. But this way we have like 2 extra lives. Whoa, he's not gonna play Whitebeard? Okay, I'm okay with this. Sure, I'll take 1 life. And then we'll go... And we cannot get Law next turn as well. So it is fine. We'll go 9. Let's account for Radical Beam. So let's just go 8. If he wants to defend 8, that's fine. And then he comes with the with that guy, with the take an extra turn guy. Now he could also have an unblockable guy. Yeah, okay, so he does have it. The problem is if he has the unblockable thing. Well, we have to hope he doesn't have it, to be honest. Like he can take an extra turn, but if he has the unblockable Luffy, then that's when it gets difficult for me. Well, I mean, you can only make one of them unblockable, so next turn I block the one who's not, right? So yeah, we'll just block this one. And then I think I might still be able to get out of this attack. I will block with this one because he has the unblockable. Do I have 15? I need to know. I need to know that much. 10 plus 3. Sorry, hold on. 10 plus 3, 15. We only have 15 exactly. I cannot beat the unblockable. So if he has the unblockable, he has it. Yeah. The problem is that I needed another 1k. Whoa, wait. Oh, yeah, 14. I will go first. This hand is fine. We have a Luffy, which is one of our best cards. Let him go. Oh, ace. Okay, we probably just won the game. We just, I mean, not just won the game. There's one extra piece that we need, and that's the 9-drop. The 9-drop makes us absolutely just destroy this game. We could play Marco too, just to get rid of the Izo. Is it that important though? I think dealing the damage early on is good. Like, pressuring hard, since his ace is a going second ace, it's not as good. Oh, we're definitely gonna take a damage here. He's gonna play a 4-drop. Then we force him to attack with the 4-drop. We take 1 damage. I think that's correct. And then we'll go from there. Well, depending on how much he attacks with. 5? No, I think it's fine. Ooh, double ace? Interesting. Oh, okay. Well, that's not correct. But I'll attack. Because now he's offering 0 pressure against me. I'm okay with that. Ooh, okay, so that's the dream curve right there. Luffy into 7 into 9. That's how we win this matchup. Because that allows us to play around his... No, not his 7-drop, but... I mean, I guess it could. Like, we don't attack with the Luffy. Or he just goes very big at the Luffy. I mean, it depends on what opponents does here, right? I do want to play Whitebeard. It's our best card. 8, you know what? I'll let him go. Because I have 7 and 9. So I have better targets here. Attack for 6. 6, 7 is good. Although he's going to play his own ace. It's not ideal, but it should be fine. I'm okay with this. Although, maybe I shouldn't have attacked, just play the ace. I'm sorry, that was a mistake. Because now his ace does get a good target. But if he does attack the ace, it doesn't take a life, and then I'm also okay with that. Like, it's not terrible. And then from here, there's multiple options that we can go. But forcing him to take life, it just offers a lot of avenues for me. Because playing a 7-drop may be a little bit risky if I have removal for this. I don't know. There's a lot of options here. They don't want to tap out too low. Especially if they have a lot of counters. Sure, I'll take it. It's fine to take it because I have a lot of... potential counter here, so I don't mind as much. Like, what, he's gonna go for game on touch, the next turn we'll go for game on Whitebeard, and let me tell you what's better. We can easily out combo this guy because that's only 10k and I do have 10k, and then we go Whitebeard for 20. So that's not a really good option. But he could deal some damage. He could attack for a big number. Or force me to combo like a couple of radical beams. That's not bad. But only 5. It's not a problem. Okay, it could be a little bit problematic here. Yeah, we play ace. We do this too. We do this one here. We cannot combo the Whitebeard, that's why we're doing this. Like if he goes 20, okay. And please do combo this one. That would be amazing. And ideally, I keep this one up. Yes, he blocked. That's so good. Oh, I'll take all the cards out of his hand. I don't care. That's just great. Okay. Then attack 10. I'm okay with this. Because I have the Otama. And I'm just gonna do Otama minus go for game. Unless he has another Marco. That could be a problematic. But he doesn't have another 9-drop, which I think is the better card that he should have played for. I don't know if he's just gonna go 20. I don't think so. I wouldn't. There's now 4 radical beams on both sides, so even if he doesn't, ace. Okay, ace is good though. Ace kind of forces me to go for game next turn. Go 8-8 and then go game. Well, regardless, I think I have to go for game next turn. I don't think I can survive too much of this. Yeah, if he plays ace, well, he has 2 radical beams and then a couple of 2Ks. I think I can beat that. I can definitely beat that. I'm gonna combo everything. I'm going for game. Okay, so how do we do it? We attack for 8. He has to give us 2 and a 1. Attack for 8. 2 and a 1. I want to give him the false sense of security that he's going to be able to combo with this. To block with that one. Combo with this one. He should block. Yeah. Now we do Otama. And then we'll go for game. 17. Yeah, I mean, I think he should have maybe played a couple of Whitebeards back to back. That's good. It would have forced me in a different spot where I might have to just go for game. Because 2 Whitebeards, I don't know if I can defend 2. I could have defended 1 for sure. 2 was a little bit asking too much, I think. Alright, and for our final scoring of the deck, I'm going to give it a 5, definitely. It's going to be a tier 1 deck that is going to see a lot of play, especially here in the West. I think we have gotten used to a lot of Whitebeard players that just love the leader. And they're going to just, once they see it back, they're just going to come back to him. I think the leader is still very powerful. And yeah, I mean, I think he got like 2nd place at one of the huge tournaments in Japan. It's still in OP6. So this leader is still going to be a problem from here until it gets banned again, unavoidably, I think. They're going to do probably another ban list on this guy at some point. Because new cards that just synergizes with him are going to make him still broken. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? With that being said, that's all I have for today. Thank you all for watching and have a good day.